left a nagging wife and his bride rep. Railroad Bill, he's hungry and cold. He's got no place to go to when he gets old, and it's ride, Railroad Bill. Railroad Bill, he never worked more, he never will, and it's ride, Railroad Bill. And it's ride, Railroad Bill. And it's ride, Railroad Bill.
Me mither had a boarding house, Hullabaloa Balay, Hullabaloa Balay, but all the boarders were Balay. A fresh young fella named Shallow Brown, Hullabaloa Balay, Hullabaloa Balay, he followed me mither around the town, Hullabaloa Balay. Me father said, young man, me boy, Hullabaloa Balay, Hullabaloa Balay, to which he quickly made reply, Hullabaloa Balay. One day when father was on the ground, Hullabaloa Balay, Hullabaloa Balay, me mither ran off with Shallow Brown, Hullabaloa Balay. Me father slowly pined away, Hullabaloa Balay, Hullabaloa Balay, because me mither came back the next day, Hullabaloa Balay. Hullabaloa Balay. Little Joe the Wrangler will wrangle nevermore. His days of the remude, they are done. 'Twas a year ago last April that he rode into the camp, just a little Texas stray and all alone. We had driven to the Pecos, the weather being fine. We had camped upon the south side of the bend, when a norther started blowing and we doubled up our guard, for it took all hands to hold the cattle in. Now little Joe the Wrangler was called out with the rest, and the poor kid had scarcely reached the herd, when the cattle they stampeded like a thunderstorm they fled, 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 like a thunderstorm they fled. And we were all riding for the lead. At last we got 'em millin' and kinda quieted down, and the extra guard back to the camp did go. But there was one a-missin', and we knew it at a glance, was our little Texas stray, poor Wranglin' Joe. Next morning, just at daybreak, we found where Rocket fell, down in a washout 20 feet below. And beneath his horse smashed to a pulp, his spur had rung the knell, was our little Texas stray, poor Wranglin' Joe.
I was a bachelor, I lived by myself. I worked at a weaver's trade. And the only thing I did that was wrong was to woo a fair young maid. I wooed her in the summertime, and in the winter too. And the only thing I did that was wrong was to keep her from the foggy, foggy dew. One night she knelt close by my side when I was fast asleep. She threw her arms around my neck and then she began to weep. She wept, she cried, she tore her hair. Ah me, what could I do? So all night long I held her in my arms, just to keep her from the foggy, foggy dew. Again I'm a bachelor, I live with my son. We work at a weaver's trade. And every time that I look into his eyes, he reminds me of a fair young maid. He reminds me of the summertime and of the winter too, and of the many times that I held her in my arms, just to keep her from the foggy, foggy dew.
Controlled by their parents until they are wives, enslaved to their husbands the rest of their lives. Oh, I am a poor girl, my fortune is sad. I've always been courted by the Waggoner's lad. He courted me daily, both night and by day, and now he is loaded and going away. Like me, they say I'm too poor. They say I'm not worthy of entering your door. I work for my living, my money's my own, and if they don't like me, they can leave me alone. Your horses are hungry, go feed them some hay. Then sit down beside me as long as you stay. My horses ain't hungry, they won't eat your hay. Then fare thee well, darling, no longer to stay. Oh, hard is the fortune of all womankind. They're always controlled, they're always confined, controlled by their parents until they are wives, enslaved to their husbands the rest of their lives.
When I was a little bitty baby, my mama used to rock me in the cradle in those old cotton fields at home. When I was a little bitty baby, my mama used to rock me in the cradle in those old cotton fields back home. Well, when those cotton bolls get rotten, you can't pick very much cotton in those old cotton fields back home. Well, it was way down in Louisiana, just about a mile from Texarkana, in those old cotton fields back home. Hey, well, I went down to Arkansas and the sheriff asked me what I was down there for, in those old cotton fields back home. Hey, yes, I went down to Arkansas and the sheriff asked me what I was down there for, in those old cotton fields back home. Well, when those cotton bolls get rotten, you can't pick very much cotton in those old cotton fields back home. Well, it was way down in Louisiana, just about a mile from Texarkana, in those old cotton fields back home. Now it may sound just a little bit funny, but you didn't make it back home. Yes, it may sound just a little bit funny, but you didn't make very much money in those old cotton fields back home. Well, when those cotton bolls get rotten, you can't pick very much cotton in those old cotton fields back home. Well, it was way down in Louisiana, just about a mile from Texarkana, in those old cotton fields back home.
I remember one September when storm winds swept our town. Women and children were dying gone and death was all around. It was a mighty day. 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 A seawall there in Galveston to keep the waters down. But the high tides from the ocean got brought the water into the town. It was a mighty day. It was a mighty day. I seen my father drown in God and watched my mother go. It was a mighty day. It was a mighty day. It was a mighty day, Lord God, and death was all around. Well, the trumpets gave them warning, you'd better leave this place. But they never meant to leave their homes till death was in their face. It was a mighty day. It was a mighty day. It was a mighty day, Lord God, and death was all around. The sea began to roll in, the ships they could not land. I heard a captain crying, God, please save this drowning man. It was a mighty day.